Right. Yeah. Actually, Ed, to that point, on the one hand, it seems like a little bit of a bumpy opener for a new CEO. On the other hand, maybe the bar is a little bit lower. You can be conservative about the guidance. And I just wonder what it does about the conversation around, the business mix at Amazon. Should it stay in its current form? I mean, I know this is, big picture stuff, but it all really comes to light when you see the divergence in the performance of the different parts of Amazon.
No, I think that's the right way to put it, the framing. I mean, if you look at AWS, I mean, it did really, really well. And of course, that's where Jassy comes from. So if you want to focus on that, great job. If you want to focus on the core business, though, which is still e-commerce, I mean, the question I have, I agree with what's been said here that, is there a certain saturation point that they're hitting in North America, right? Sort of e-commerce sales grew 22%. I mean, that's kind of light if you think about it. Also, the fact that there was Prime Day or 2 Prime Days basically in the quarter, and it didn't really seem to sort of boost the top line on that. That is a little bit concerning, a little bit worrying. At the same time, I mean, there are certain segments outside of AWS that are also doing really well. Their advertising business, which is they call their other segment, that grew really, really rapidly, 87% in the quarter, $7.9 billion. If you couple that with their subscription business, which is the Amazon Prime sort of subscription price that they get, that exceeds AWS just from a gross sales perspective. So that is actually very interesting. So I'd like to get a better sense of how that's performing, those segments are performing. And yes, what is this? Are you hitting that saturation point in North America? And so therefore, how much more important are overseas markets for your e-commerce? Looking at India, looking at South America and Europe, of course, is that ramping up enough?
Tom, some of these big cap names, are influenced by COVID-19 for better or worse. Google was obviously a big winner now because it's exposed to advertising, which is more cyclical. So it's capturing the upside. Some of these others, Pinterest, for instance, saw declining users in part because users had shot up during COVID. Where does Amazon fall on that spectrum? And could that help explain the miss here on e-commerce sales?
Yeah, it's a great question. But the way that I was thinking about it was for Amazon, if you go back to the early days of the pandemic, they were not able to keep up with demand. So since then, they've added more square footage at the fulfillment center level, more headcount to better keep up with demand for e-commerce. So that makes me wonder if there is something else going on here, either consumers leaning into travel or the discretionary things they weren't able to do during the heart of the pandemic, or an inability to meet demand and perhaps a hangover from that, to the extent that some consumers may have shifted consumption, perhaps permanently, to Target, Walmart. Look for additional details in the call to that end on both.
Yeah, and, Ed, I don't know that this necessarily informs the broader kind of regulatory push or the sense that, Amazon can kind of do no wrong and at will they can dominate different areas when maybe they've fallen short of, expectations in one quarter. But clearly that's something that's going to be accompanying the Amazon story for a little while now under Jassy.
Yeah, that's a fair point. And, it's sort of, just to put it in perspective, I mean, the company's still booking tons in profit and revenue, and it's still falling short of Wall Street expectations. So there is sort of a mixed reaction if you think about it. If you're Lena Khan at the FTC, you don't care necessarily what the Wall Street reaction is. You care how dominant you continue to be, and Amazon does continue to be dominant. And it does raise the question. For example, if you broke out AWS as a completely separately traded business and stock, would it be worth more? Could those profits be pumped more back into AWS versus going towards a larger portfolio of businesses across Amazon? So these are interesting questions that, just even from an investor standpoint, you'd want to sort of take a closer look at.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.